What's up YouTube, LazeeLlama here, and here we are back with some more Click Heroes. Once again, kinda just pushing along here. We are transcending today, so we're prepping up for that. Gonna get some final couple zones out of this. We're not gonna get much, definitely not much at all, but we're moving along. Actually, that maybe only one more boss. I pushed this well over probably where I'm supposed to push. I've been kind of lazy this ascension, like very lazy. Got kind of distracted with some other games and some Minecraft server stuff, and just very distracted from the game. Haven't really had the urge to play. This actually might be pretty on par with where I should actually be, but should have been done a lot faster. Again, I'm not worried about rushing through the game, because the sooner I rush through it, the sooner I get to end game, and the sooner I'm at end game, the more blah the game becomes. You know, it's not definitely the end game isn't the best. So, but we ran out there. It looks like our time just is the problem, realistically. Which is the first time that's actually happened, where we just don't have enough time, or we still look like we're killing relatively fast here. Like, not bad speed at all, it's just, you know, time catches up, which means I think we overshot a little, because normally it's been pretty good about calculating that. But anyways, we are going to get quite a bit here, 3,000 actually. Going to transcend, definitely going to respec, and we'll hit that transcend here. Get us kind of going. Kind of throw everything down, throw a couple levels, or a level in there real quick, and let's get this calculated out for what we should be spending. We should be sitting at a good number, yeah, well over 5,000. I'm happy with that. If we read that save, it should give me what I'm looking for. We should be definitely moving pretty well here. So it looks like right up, we're going 69 to shore, which gives us, you can see, a very effective ancient cost reduction. You can see how cheap things are going to be, which is where this is kind of where you see Transcendent power jumped up a lot. I think we were like 13% before. Things jump here. This is a big jumping as Transcendent. Like, that was huge what we're about to make happen. We're realistically probably going to jump over, if I had to take a guess, over 150k for sure, maybe even closer to 160. I don't know for sure, but probably around that. Looks like 52 into Ponyboy, 32 into Borb, not too shabby. And Admin effects, well, I messed up. We reload the save, puts us back where we can respend these up. So yeah, let's get through that real quick. So I always suggest doing that. Making sure you keep your save in case you mess it up. Don't want to mess that up. I thought we were going a little higher until I realized we weren't. Ponyboy was 52. I do wish I could just type in here, but it doesn't let you do that. 32. And then 1, 2, 3. 9 here. 21 Kronos. And the last 6 here into Dwarf Effectiveness, which should line up perfectly. Perfect. Great. Good shape. And we're moving. Kind of throw max in there. Whatever, that's fine. Definitely do pretty good click damage. The issue is 10 monsters of zone still. Definitely a little bit of a problem. But things should be really, really cheap here off the bat with having ancient costs super cheap like that. I forget what level we had it at last time, but I think the percent was only, if I recall right, it was really, I think, around like 50% or something. It wasn't that high. And realistically here, we can probably get away with just waiting for 25 levels of each thing, and keeping the bar pretty much non-existent. I kind of just want to run through straight on this run, just kind of give you guys an update on how the game starts to play as you get going. How quickly you can get money going. And sometimes people ask, how do you start runs off so fast? And it's straight up based on these outsiders. So as you transcend and do resets, and if you haven't watched through the whole series, you're definitely the ones asking these questions. I do recommend going back and check out some of the earlier episodes, kind of seeing how the transcending episodes go and seeing how things advance through each time I transcend. Things get faster and crazier, and later on in Ascensions, it's even more ridiculous when I do one click and you get an insane amount of gold. It may seem like an insane amount, but realistically, you know, it's not that much. It goes quick. Oh, spent an extra level there, extra 25 levels there, but cool, doing good here. Again, insta-killing up to this point, no problem. And we're realistically gonna get some outside or ancients here shortly, because we will be hitting 50. I saved my clan bonus rewards, the legacy bonus rewards where you get the hero souls. I saved those for transcending, and realistically claiming them every day past the beginning of the game doesn't do literally anything for you. It's like 0% of anything, but it's beneficial now. So I just always save them so whenever I decide to transcend, and just so you guys have an idea as well. Transcendent log, ridiculous time, way overboard. The last two I got kind of lazy on. This one very lazy. Still averaging like 9 ascensions every run here, which, you know, I'd say is about average. Again, I might be overshooting a little bit, and again, definitely playing slow. I'm going into them slower. I would be, you know, I could be well over 200, probably almost 300k. Maybe that's a stretch, but over 200k for sure. If I was on playing all the time, even like I was at the beginning of the series. I was pretty efficient, I guess, at the beginning of the series. But here's what I mean. So not the normal raid rewards. That's a whole different system. But the old legacy one, here, pop in here, claim that and that. I save both days, so then I have 8, and then I can pop in here and grab something off the bat. Those aren't really going to do a whole ton for me, as my click damage is going to be the better of the options. So I'm actually going to get a quick save in, and then allow me to do a couple rerolls without risking. All I'm looking for is Juggernaut. Grab a Juggernaut, it saves your combo, and now I've got this crazy combo. No need to summon anything else. I wonder if Kuma would do much at this point for me. Probably not. It's only 400% effectiveness. Probably wouldn't be ridiculous, so I'm not too concerned with it. I think I'll be okay avoiding it. But what I can do is kind of pick those up. We'll buy it all real quick. Just try to get our damage back on board, because I've been kind of not paying attention here. Try to keep things going. Again, as long as I'm buying 25 everything, should be able to do this with, again, keeping that bar pretty much non-existent. I could play a little more efficient if I was leveling up faster than this and putting some levels into the guys further. But again, once we're over like zone 80 anyways, it's just smooth sailing all the way to the end of the run for us at this point. This is like the slowest part of the run generally. It was like the 50s to 60s, even 50s to 70s, but once we get a level into Athena, it takes off. And then here's some extra gold income. We're moving. I'm actually going to pop my 3 abilities, because this is probably the slowest part if I had to take a guess. Probably makes sense to use them on the earlier side. Keep the damage flowing. Again, we're still insta-killing anyways, but if I had to say the slowest time, I'd say it's now. At least for further in runs, not necessarily or early, like before you transcend or anything. I wouldn't say necessarily that. It does slow down around that point, but once you've been transcending a bit, I'd say if you're going to have any points where the bar is showing up, it's going to be those zones. Which you can see, we're getting into the 80s. The bar is, I guess, showing, but our abilities just ended. It'll be going away here. Again, Athena's just around the corner. The second I can throw a single level in there, you know, we'll do that, and then we'll have Aphrodite, which even is more of a boost to us. I think I have everything above that at this point, yeah. We can even throw on some extra golden clicks, which aren't really going to do a whole ton. You can actually throw a couple levels here. So you can see, just 7 levels is 94% of my damage. So right now, honestly, all I'm going to care about is just kind of getting Athena boosted up here. Not really going to worry about anyone else. We'll worry about that in the future here. Just get going on this. Looking good, though. Boom. And here we go on Aphrodite already. Again, golden clicks just ended, and we got the first level. Again, 1 level, 21%, so pretty good spike. Coming over the 100 hurdle. And yeah, I mean, you can see how smooth the runs kind of get. They really smooth themselves out. You know, kind of become a cakewalk your first run. Doesn't really do much. Again, I could definitely be doing this without Juggernaut too. Don't really even need that. The extra hero souls, I mean, definitely add a little bit, but nothing to where it's like you need them. Especially this many Transcendences in, and again, this Transcendent power is gonna mean we're gonna get a lot of Ancient Souls. Let's just say that we are going to jump. I mean, we're at 5,300 Ancient Souls ish, I think is what it was. It's gonna jump. Do not worry. But we'll probably barely get any levels, if any, into Frostleaf by the time we ascend here. And we'll get through this, you know, first ascend, and we'll spend our hero souls. I'll kind of show you up to that point, just to give you guys a rundown of the beginning of the run. As I've talked about in the past, for anyone who's been following the series, I'd like to do that every now and then to show you guys the different stages of the game. I mean, you guys will see plenty of late game content when we get to late game. So, which that's when Cook Your Heroes will become a once a week kind of series. You know, back to that whole thing. Just because doing it multiple times a week gets pretty impossible once we're really past that mill mark. It's not really worth it, especially when we're really climbing past that mill mark too. The mill mark's not that brutal. It's really what is to follow. I'm hoping ruby struggles though aren't as bad. Having the extra rubies, and I've already slowed down on my fish cooking. Decent amount of rubies. I don't know how many I need to get through brothers. I do not know the calculation. I will be honest. Just looking to beat 130, which we're good here. Don't need to do anything. Wait here. We'll ascend up, and we're good to go. So that's not bad. That's not a bad amount. It's well, let's beat 130 first. Yeah, here we go. Cool. Get the ascension. Got all those out. Nice. Actually, I don't want to save yet. What I can do is pop in here, respec. Boom. We got our 1 hero soul back. Just because we don't need to spend it. And then I can spend this up actually after I let's grab these 3 and then put these. Sadly, I can't put them farther down the line. Realistically, I'd like to put them down here. You know what? Let's throw them. Yeah, let's just throw them. I was gonna say let's throw them in Frostleaf, and it might allow me to push a little further. But let's just go with the Trusty Sam. Can't go wrong with that. I could definitely summon all, I'm sure, at this point too. But I still like to kind of chill with just summoning the Idle Ancients for my first run. That's all I need. I'm gonna need that anyway, so it doesn't really matter what order. Where are we going? Nog will be needed. Kuma, 100% needed. Important, no matter which way you go. That's needed. They're all needed. I mean, not all of them. This one we don't need to pick up. I'd rather pick it up than recycling. Nothing here we're looking for right now. I'm pretty sure Dora was the last big one. Dora and Mammon are the last 2. I think we pick up anything else we really need. I know Bub's still in there, but I think that's everything, just by the looks of it. Yeah, it's looking like we got it all. Cool, get a save in. We'll get that imported. Take that back over to the game here. Sweet. Now make sure we can get it going, but make sure we've got it where we want. 732 left, perfect. 1818, and then just make sure we're looking good down the list. Yeah, perfect looking. Sweet, and you can see we're already down to 2 monsters a run, which is what we wanted, and that's -4. So we're in really good shape. We're to the point where the game gets, again, like I said, really, really fast before it gets really, really slow, because that's coming. The super slowness of the game is just around the corner. Actually, I think we can drop 200 in most of these with no problem. And realistically, I throw that down. Of course. I mean, you can see what zone we're at. We're already climbing up on the Hero Souls. Throw that to max, and we're setting. I can buy max of all these on the way down if I want. I might as well. We're going to want them anyways, but that's the run. That's realistically it. Not much else to it. I now let the game sit completely until the end. I definitely don't want to claim these, because what I can do as well is towards the end of the run, I can respec my these 4, because that 4 won't be that much to respec. I'll use some of the 700 to respec into something else. If I respec now, you can't actually respec all later on, so I'll just respec the 4 we have later on, and you know, we'll be good. And then I can open all and try to get a couple extra land in what I want. But you know, I don't know who we're gonna end up going to, because we kind of just take off at this point. But yeah, that's it. We'll go through this next run. Won't be on camera, but what I do is I actually come in here, and I'll actually. So again, I'm idle right now, but I'll come in here and I'll buy. I'll summon all the ancients. I'll buy all the ancients, and then I'll set it up for hybrid, and I'll go hybrid through. I know some people like to go active. Nothing wrong with that. I like the hybrid style, though. I'm definitely a bigger fan of it. It allows me to kind of not worry about keeping golden clicks up at the beginning of runs. Towards the end of runs, you don't really need it because they last for a long enough time, and I have enough clickers to kind of keep it going. But, you know, it only lasts 30 seconds currently, and even if I were to put points in it, it would not be up infinite yet. But I'm definitely just a fan. It's just my play style. I like to go hybrid. So I idle out first run, and then the beginning of my runs are all idle, and then I go active the end of runs, which is where the hybrid comes in. Which you guys have seen that enough. But for anyone who have ever wondered, I know that's a question I get sometimes too, that I've answered 1.5 million times. So I don't always answer that comment because it shows up a lot. So it's one of those like frequently asked questions that I feel like gets answered a ton in the comments, especially over the years of playing the game. So, but anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, please take a second, smack that like button, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.